everybody. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. I'm getting lotion on my hands, getting ready to keep working in this little trifold. I don't know if you'd call it a lap book or not. I don't know. The last I left off, it was sort of pieced together tentatively. So I have taken the liberty of making the decision that that is going to be a pocket. This is going to be a pocket, so I glued those down. What else? What else? Oh, I was trying to decide if this pocket needs to go out. I kind of like the idea of it being out. Let's see. So it would be like that. The problem is that that would interfere with, it wouldn't interfere, it would just make the leather a little more difficult. And, yeah, I think I do like it like that. Yep, I think I do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I need to match those up. And I found out the colors that I need to keep in mind are orange, black, and brown. Oh boy, that was not at all what I was going for. So I'm glad I clarified with the gal who ordered this. See, that's not right. This has to be like that. Okay, like that. Okay, I believe that, and I almost believe that. And we gave ourselves that quarter. Kind of a little gusset. That means that the signature is going to go right through there. That's not going to work. Darn it. It's not going to work. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to deal with that. It could happen. It's not impossible or anything, but I don't want to play that game. So we're going to go back to this is going to be how it goes. And the tuck will be on the inside back. And then we'll have a tuck here, a pocket there. This will go like that. So much easier clipped together. Wait a minute. That will work. No, 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 no. Oh, geez, the Pete has to go this far. Has to go on that side. Why? Oh, I know why. Because this isn't. I didn't put a. It bends like this, but that's all. And this has to be flat. So it's not allowing for that. So this has to be scored. Jeez. If it's going to be on the outside, it's got to be scored. I did ink some of this because I actually picked out a really light floral, kind of a, what do you call that little tiny print? Calico. It was really, really light before I found out that my colors that I need to have are really more in the earth tone, dark brown, black colors. That'll work. So I'd already inked it, which is fine. But I think I'm going to go with paper now. Because I don't have any fabric. Oops. That I think would go. And I still want to use this leather, so I'm thinking I'm going to use cheesecloth. So basically I have this like so. I still want to cut this down, but I'm not going to do it yet. I think this is how it's going to go. Okay. Now, if that's true, I was thinking of this somehow on the cover with the leather underneath and then a leather pocket on top. So the question is, what do you want under it? Do I want the leather? Oh, this is tough, guys. And then this could it be all? This could be all one piece. And I could do panels. These are not my favorite colors. That's okay. This is, I love this. But I could do panels on the inside. So I might like that. I forgot to go through my phone and delete videos before I turned it on, so we may have an abrupt ending. I don't think so, because right now I'm using my newer phone, so I think we'll be fine. But if there's an abrupt ending, just know that I'll label this and then we'll just pick up where we left off. I tried to do a little bit of the busy work ahead of time so y'all don't have to sit through that. This is pretty heavy scrapbook paper, so I'm gonna go ahead and grunge it up a little bit. Especially since the core of this paper is white. Which I don't like. And I'm also going to round these edges. Well, maybe I'm going to round the edges. Got to be a better way to empty that. Now, do I want to turn this into a pocket? No, she says. No, you don't. However, I do want to sew it. And my apologies, the only way I'm going to keep you guys in the loop is if I also do some sewing on the side. So I'm sorry, but that's got to happen. But I'll go really fast. Our storm is all done. We've got blue skies. The roads, the snow on the roads is melted. So I've been working with some people in New York to order some Snug Hug fabric or seam binding. And yesterday they got my order. I emailed him my order, and he emailed me right back and said, we got your order and this is fine, but we have to do it tomorrow. They told us we have to go home because of the storm. I'm like, go for it. Okay, let's see if I got it right. It's a little, I don't want it to bump into that. So we might be a little over. Yeah. And I think because it's going to show and it's got that stitching right there, I'm going to use my trimmer because I just don't have very much room for error here. I want to get as close to the stitching as I can without hurting it. Let's see. See how I did. Now this is the one I wanted to cut. Oh, I better decide that. Isn't it? Yep, it is. I don't know if I'm ready to I don't know if I'm ready to decide that or not yet. I'm going to use that somewhere else. I'm going to use it right here. Okay, but I'm going to pin it on. Fear of commitment. I was just watching on the news, and it looks to me like LA is all over shots in arms. Boy, they are taking over parking lots, and they've got volunteers and good for them. Go, go, go. And our health department here sent out a text and email, and they did a PSA, public service announcement on local channel that they have vaccine and they want you to come sign up. So that's great. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Just want to get some panels kind of placed and see if this is what I want, you know. So I want to be able to move things around so that it flows. Because you can plan and plan and plan, but if it doesn't look right when you get it done, just because you did it like you planned doesn't mean that's how it should be. Okay, I've been wondering what I was going to do with this. It's so ugly. So ugly. But it'll look great in here. Let's do it in here. So it'll be about right. I like it a little short so that I can kind of frame it a little bit. Still haven't, I've held the leather up to the frame, the cover a few times. I still haven't quite decided how that's going to go. That's always the scariest part for me, is cutting the leather. Because it's, once you cut it, it's all over now. That's what you got. Now we're going to be cutting this, probably. So I think this will be fine, but I'm not going to ink it or sew it or anything. I'm thinking it'll go about right here. We'll just take an inch off. Now how about that one? Oh, I've got to have something prettier than that. Come on. I can't just use the same ones. I don't like it. Have you ever made something custom for somebody and they ordered colors that you're like, oh, really? Really? That's what you want? Are you sure? Do you want to think about it? Fortunately, I have a lot to choose from. So I'm grateful for that. Okay. I'm not going to go all the way down because this is going to be glued down. So we're going to say about right there and about right here. And it'll probably be shorter than that because I tend to be a little generous with the glue, so I don't think the pocket's going to allow that paper to go all the way down, all the way to the edges. And I do think that these colors will brighten up a little bit once I get some either muslin or cut it too long. Muslin or cheesecloth or something. Just soften it a little bit. Okay. That's pretty. Orange, white. Some cream would be nice. White would be nice. I could use this here. This is hard. It's so not my color. And it's not the color scheme I had picked out. I can't believe how hard it is to find gnomes. There's not a variety. Somebody totally needs to take that on. Is that my line? We're going to say yes, it is. I don't know if it is or not. Okay. Yeah, we got to take out the pocket. How much? Oh, quite a bit. Wow. I'm wondering, because I don't really want to cut it that small on the sides. Let's take a little off and see what happens. It's so dark, it's going to be a real contrast with. Yeah, oh, okay. See, I'm getting too short over here. It's too short. It's got to come off though, or it won't fit at all. That's okay. Yep, that'll be fine. Really gonna need to be creative to get this beautiful. So I'll sew that, and I'll sew this one, and this will be cut, and then it'll have a button type closure. That's gonna add a little interest. This is good. What about that? If I have something like this, let me just look real quick. My paper's right behind me, so, and it's all stacked so I can see it, so it really doesn't take me long to pick something. I'd like to find something it's still interesting, but it meets that color criteria. Even black would be fine if it had maybe, I don't know, some, maybe not sparkle, but something. I don't know if I want words. It doesn't, I don't think I want words. This is sister, no. Nope, those aren't gonna work. Wait, what about that one? Nope. Could do that. I'm thinking I need something brownish. Oh. Nailed it. Looky there. It's got a bad edge on it. Something happened to it. But we can fix that. Alright, so we're gonna use this corner. So let's take the top off. And then what? Wish I could put that bird in there. Hmm. No, no way. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so we're going to go about right here and about right there. I should have marked it on the other side. Oh well. So you guys are actually seeing me think this through. And there's absolutely no guarantee that this is going to work. Where's my pencil mark? Over here on the piece I cut off. Yeah, I could get this far or further and then go, oh no, that looks terrible, or that is not going to work. It's too big. It's not going to fit in the pocket. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to have to cut it right at the pocket, because I've tapered these plus glued them. So really, I need something that small. And I don't know. Oh, I could do that. Okay. I could make it that small, that skinny, if I put something around it. So I'm going to do that. So this will fit. Ooh, still not going to fit. And then I'll have to put cheesecloth or something. But actually, it's right on the edge. And I would have wanted something there anyway. So, no harm, no foul. See how skinny it has to be. It's really nice working with this really good paper. Okay. Great. And I got a little flower in there. And I'll put some cheesecloth right there. We'll have cheesecloth here. And here, and here. Or something. And that might be leather. This will be leather, I think. Not sure about the front yet. So it'll go actually like that. Okay. I'm wondering if I want to put a little cardboard right here. Because if I just put fabric there, that's not really gonna support it very much. Let's do some busy work here. So I'm gonna do all these corners and stuff. And so if you don't want to watch that, go grab a cocktail and meet me back here. I'm actually going to take the bottom of that off. It's just a waste. You can't fit anything in the pocket. I'm going to go that high. Eeks! That's scary. If I cut it too short, it's really going to look silly. Okay. Okay. But I want to make sure and get these edges really, really dark. I'm afraid that if I leave this kind of stuff till the last, I'll forget something and then end up where you can't go back and get it done, you know? And I do want to see what the paper is going to look like against this. I know it's not going to fit this way, but we'll try. Okay. I am going to sew this. But I could probably not do it on camera. I could just take you with me, show you how I'm figuring out what's going to go where. But then I can sew it off camera. So I'll put a little cheesecloth or something. Maybe if I find a piece of lace that's perfect, I might put that there. Okay, let's do this one. Did you see my big owie? I walked right into the stairs. Yep, I stood up and turned around to go upstairs, and I missed clearing the banister by about an inch. God, it hurt. It hurt so bad. It's like, how did you do that? Ah, okay. Yeah, it was that kind of pain where you just stand there for a minute and try to collect yourself. Ah, jeez. I've told you guys I have double vision, and part of the issue is if I turn around too fast, my eyes don't catch up, so I get kind of dizzy, a little, not sure quite where I'm at. I'm gonna have to get this glued down or it's gonna be a mess, I'm afraid. I really don't want to glue it down. I might even sew it once I get it further together. Okay. So it'll go like that. This, what is this? I don't know why I had that pinned. Okay, I believe that. And we have this front. So it will go like that. Let's get the signatures out and look at them. Let's just see if they're gonna go. Okay, so far that's great. So that will go fine here. Then that will be full of ephemera. This will look great there. And then why couldn't I put the other one right here? So I could do that. So it will go like that and then like that. Now let's look at color. This is fine, very neutral. I want to doctor that up, but not too much. These two browns look fine. That's great. That's fine. And that's beautiful. Okay. These are not the colors I would have chosen. And it wasn't not the colors I was going for, but it's great. I think it'll be fine. What kind of time are we at? 36. You think it's time to cut this front? Do I want a flap? You know what? I think what I want to do is I can't make my pocket for right here until I have the front cut. Huh. Well, so I think I better figure out what I'm gonna do about that. I sure do like the way that's flowing though. That'll be great. Let's do this. I'm gonna cut that bottom off. Ooh, what if I did a white stencil on here? Would kind of match with that, but be opposite. Oh my gosh, I might do that. And I'll sew it too. Okay, let's see what it goes. See if it goes. Gosh, it's just so, I don't even know, so dark. I'm gonna grab a stencil. I think. I'm looking. What if I embossed it? Oh, that might be pretty. I'll do that off camera. I'll emboss it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I can't find my stencil I was thinking of. So before I glue that on and before I sew it, I will emboss it. And maybe I'll emboss these too. That's gonna add a lot. They've got to have something, texture or something. I don't want it to go out the door if I don't like it. I know I'm gonna cut this, but I can't stand it not being sort of finished. Sorta. Yeah, that'll be okay. Now, what if I put this in the middle instead of muslin? It's so brown, isn't it? That might work, huh? With a pretty card there, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? So maybe that's going to be the answer, is using fabric to, okay. Might be onto something there. I don't know if that's a keeper or not. Let me show you the leather. I haven't trimmed it or cut it or anything because I don't want to do that until I commit. Oh, I love it. I like the green. I really would like to keep that ragged edge. So it'll go kind of like, it'll go about like, this. And then this is going to fold over. And this will wrap around. It will actually probably come all the way around up here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will bring that all the way up. So it'll go like that. And then this will go like this. And then, let me show you the picture for the front. Where are you at? I'm not, this is probably not a keeper. But it's going to have this picture on the front. She wanted this picture, so I will tear it. I'll back it. This is definitely the ugly duckling stage. But when it comes to that, you just have to keep working through it. You just have to keep going, keep going. All right, I think I'm at a point where I'm going to waste your time looking for things and, you know, stuff like that. So I'm going to call this a video. You can see where I'm going, right? I am going to probably cut the leather, cut this, sew these, all of them, and get ready to start putting some things together for you so that we're not wasting a lot of time. Okay? Fun, 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 fun. It's actually really fun because these are not my typical colors that I like, you know, that I'm used to working with. So it's actually fun. I'm having to kind of think through this. So I'm kind of liking it. It's coming together. All right, guys, I'm going to call this a video. I really appreciate you watching. I'd love for you to comment. Tell me what you think. You think it's at the ugly duckling stage? Let me know what you're thinking. Let's all take care of each other. Bye for now.